Enchanter Circle with you. And I don't know what I've done with the camera, but to me, it's all fuzzy. And it's not meant to be. So forgive me. I don't know. No idea. I'm going to have to find a teenager to sort it all out. Okay, so notice today that the date is 10/10/2020. And so that's got to be damn well significant, right? Yeah. So your tens is all about the beginnings, and they're also about endings. And so they're like bookends, okay? So you got your two tens and then you got your two 20s. So it's like really powerful. So there's things that you've set in motion that you want to happen, and then you've got to actually allow the outcome. It's like, we want things to be, we think things are going to be a particular way, and they're not always the way we think they're going to be. They turn out completely different. So this day, I don't even know if you want to sign contracts or not. To me, it just feels it's like really powerful. You've got to be really sure on what it is that you want to receive it, because you're gonna get it. And it's like, with the big powerful energies that are all going on at the moment, and I know 2020 has been quite a year for some people. It's been, absolutely horrifying for some and absolutely amazing for others. So you got your, like I said, bookends, okay? And so it's also like, your yin yang. It's like it's black, it's white, it's all these different, it's like trying to find that gray area. It's just not existing. And that's where this year, it's like that's where you've really got to decide what it is that you want, so that you're not getting all that murkiness going on. What else am I seeing here? Okay, I was actually going to just do numerology and see what actually came up. And I tried to get the camera in an angle that you can actually see it, but it doesn't seem to be happening. I'll work it out one day. Okay. I got a new toy, I got a new stand, so I think it's pretty exciting. So 10/10, so it's like 10s. This is going to do your head in. Some people today are actually just, you're better off just staying in bed and putting the covers over your head. It's just that simple. And other people, you've got to get out there and be so dynamic, and just, you're going to be in your element. It's like today's energy for some people is just so dynamic. It's like getting on the back of the water skis and just going, it's just going out there having fun, and go mountain climbing, doing all those type of things. It's really got that adventurous spirit going on. I'm also seeing like the helicopter drop with the skydiving. So whoever this is, these people who have got this energy going on, it's really extreme sports. So it's probably really extreme energies. So if you're doing something and dealing with something, it's going to be probably on the more extreme end. And don't get fear confused with excitement. And it's like, that's so easy to do. And that happens when we're little. We're taught that. You get all excited about something, and everyone's, don't be afraid of that. It's like, but you're excited. So all of a sudden you think that excitement's fit. So anyway. So yeah, it's a real psychological day. Where people are trying to sort things out. The people who think they've got everything sorted in their head. It's like it's all calm, it's all collected. They know exactly what they're doing. Tomorrow's going to be another day. So what I'm saying is, if you're making decisions today, certainly be certain on what it is that you want. What have we got? 10, 20, 30. Oh, we've got 30 there, and then we're 20, 20, that's 40. So that's a 70. So it's actually a 7. It's a really, really unusual kind of day. People have got their own spirituality, so they don't need a heap of other people coming in and telling them what they should and shouldn't think. Okay, they're going to make those choices for themselves. And it's about a bit of solo, flying solo for a while, being just on your own for a little bit. These people, it's an independent thinking day, a very independent day. Some would call it stubborn. I would call it stubbornness, especially if you want someone to go mow the lawn, and it's like, and they're like, no, because you asked me to. So it's got that, the intention has to come from the person. Now what else I'm seeing here, okay, is that it's very down to earth day, okay? And it's really weird, because the 1s and the 2s, all this happening here, and the 3, that should be really airy-fairy, not able to concentrate, off with the fairies, and, brain fog, all that type of thing happening. But it does feel to me like it's going to be a very grounding day. It's a very good healing day. There's a lot of crap that you've been through that you're actually just going to get over. It's like, it's done, it's healed, it can go. There's certain things that you have in life that you think, it's going to happen this way, it's going to happen that way. You're going to be with this person, you're going to have this job, you're going to live there, you're going to do this, it changes. And it's a case of let go of that fantasy that you had, that you were going to live here, do this, do that and the other, okay? Because it's all just changing. You might have had a relationship and you had a miscarriage or something like that. Not saying that if you're pregnant that it's going to happen. Okay, I'm talking about this is past. And this is not for everyone. This is just certain people that, you might have had a particular career in mind and then you've had a physical injury and you couldn't do that career. You've had to change paths. Maybe you thought, when you're 16, you're going to do this, that and the other. You get to 32 and you're like, oh, what am I doing that for? I want to do something else. It's change. And it's fantastic. And it's like, I don't know about with you, but for me, every 2 years, something else changes in my life, a different direction. Something else is brought to me. 2 years, something else develops. I want to do something else. There's, the energy gets boring. Whether it gets forced upon you or whether you willingly and want to change, things are changing. Things are definitely changing. And this is also standing your ground. This is a really good day to stand your ground. If you're feeling like you're definitely in the right, this is the decisions that you want to make, decisions you've made for you and your family or whoever, business, whatever. It just feels to me like you've really stand your ground on it. If this is what you believe and this is what you want, stand your ground. Let go of certain outcomes. Now, to me, that's mostly the 10s. Now, the 20s, the 2 20s, as I said before at the beginning of the year, it's about the masculine and the feminine. So you've got both, and they've got to combine these energies together. And like I've said at the very beginning of the year, it's like, I'm right, you're wrong. You're wrong, I'm right. It's like that's the whole dynamics and energy of this year. And it's a case of these 2 20s, they're just so clashing. It's a case of today, it's like, what's the merchants? Transform it. And it's we've had so many transitions, like spiritually and planetary, all that sort of stuff. Ask any astrologer, they'll be able to tell you stuff. And now it's a case of allowing things to finish. And because it's coming up to the Witch's New Year, which is Halloween, you'll notice that there's things that you want to get finished. You'll want to get things cleaned up. You'll want to get rid of this. You want to get rid of that. Communicate with those who you want to be communicating with for the next 12 months, because this is where it all starts and this is where it begins. So October is fantastic for getting rid of all the crap. And that's emotionally, mentally, physically as well. There's things you don't want to, and it's also about that time implementing those things that you do want in your life for the next 12 months. So how you start your day for the next few weeks is how it's going to continue on for the next 12 months. So if you're getting up and you're doing some meditation, you're doing your exercises, you're having your smoothies or whatever you're doing, you've got your stuff set in place. What you're doing now in October, that's what you'll be doing for the next 12 months. So make it positive, okay? Any other questions? It feels to me like there's numbers, okay? Because there's the number 1, there's the number 10, 30, 40, 70. There's the 3, the 2, the 23. So you've got that 5 going on. And that 5 is about freedom. People want their freedom. Okay, that is so important. And it's about caring for the earth as well, and the farming. People are really interested and concerned about what is happening to the earth, what is happening with the farmers, and what chemicals are going into their food. That's really, really important. What chemicals are going into the ground? People, from the air. What's all this, the airdrop? People, it's goes on and on forever. Today is the day that people are really concerned and willing to do something about it. So anyway, Enchantment Historical with you. Enjoy your day. Hope it's fantastic. Evening, afternoon, whenever you're listening to this. Okay, thanks for watching. Ciao, darlings.